Mallam Yusuf Ali is a leading reservoir of legal knowledge, and especially with decades of his practical interaction and appearances at the apex court. History is unlikely to forgive him if he declines to come up with books about his beloved profession. The book will be reference material for our judges, lawyers, and law students on the development of the jurisprudence of the right to fair hearing in our Supreme Court from a legal luminary who lives in the tapestry of the profession. Together with some of his professional brothers here, Mallam Yusuf Ali's mastery of legal proceedings is always a delight to watch in courtrooms. He has been my lawyer and friend for 20 years. And he's someone without thinking twice. I send in friends and brothers illegal challenges, and he attends to them without charging a dime. This is a testimony to the strength of our friendship. I actually call him my brother from another mother. The second book on the essential guide to public-private partnerships is equally timely and very handy to government officials, practitioners, and other stakeholders. Certainly, I will read this book. In recent times, funding of public projects through collaboration with the private sector has been identified as an important tool of project delivery, especially infrastructure projects. And one of the cardinal points of the renewed hope agenda is delivering functional infrastructure in Nigeria. His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, believes that social harmony and first-class infrastructure are part of the engine room of economic growth. He's an accountant by profession, a very brilliant man, almost a genius. And believe me, he is going to redefine the meaning and concept of leadership in this country. The yawning infrastructural gap is alarming, and we cannot shy away from taking the necessary decisions in order to attract private sector participation in this regard. According to estimates of the African Development Bank, Africa as a continent needs a minimum of $170 billion per year by 2025 to overhaul its infrastructure, with 2/3 of that being needed for entirely new infrastructure and the remaining 1/3 for maintenance, as largely as attested to by Mr. Wale Babalakin. How much do we generate in a year? The highest we had ever generated was $35 billion from oil proceeds in 2011. So we need that public-private partnership to deliver infrastructure to Nigeria. This challenge is a massive opportunity for investment, innovative funding mechanisms such as private-public partnerships. And these are handy, which Nigeria has since adopted with the establishment of the Infrastructure Concessions Regulatory Commission, an agency whose boss is right here with us, charged with the responsibility of superintending and regulating PPP endeavors at the federal level. Many states have passed laws to regulate PPPs and establish similar agencies for that purpose. To impute vibrancy and reduce bureaucratic bottlenecks, the ICRC Establishment Executive Act 2005 is currently undergoing review. In our efforts to grow the economy, provide jobs, and create wealth, the federal government will continue to encourage new ideas. I once again commend our brother and friend Mallam Yusuf Ali, SAN, for contributing to knowledge. Thank you so much. But finally, before I go, I want to specially recognize the representative of the governor of Sokoto State. And I want to use my prerogative as the vice president to say that 2 million is a chicken pit. So I will use my prerogative to jack up the Sokoto state government fee to 10 million naira. And I know Senator Saliu Mustafa is my friend. He's a high net worth individual. And if you dare to contradict me, I can even announce your net worth to this gathering. So I want to politely, but firmly request you to jack up your payment to 10 million naira. And conspicuously absent here are representatives of the Kwara state government. The governor is a man of honor and integrity. He travels alone with his backpack. He's very parsimonious, very tight-fisted. He's in Abuja, and probably that is the reason why he didn't come here, because he's afraid of parting with money. Again, I will use my prerogative to announce. I know how tight-fisted the governor is. I don't want to overstretch him. I announce the purchase of 10 copies of these books on behalf of my friend, the performing governor of Kwara. I have to praise the performing governor of Kwara for 10 million. I actually wanted to announce 20 million naira, but I am afraid he might have a mild stroke if I dare to do so. So an oil baron seated here, Tonye, the APC gubernatorial candidate in. Before I embarrass you, tell us how much you are. You are an oil baron. Again, Tonye is buying 10 copies for 10 million naira. You know, it's good to be the vice president. It's good to be. You can make announcements and people will toe the line. Thank you so much, and may God bless us all. May we be more united than ever before. Thank you.
A standing ovation for His Excellency.